Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a fantabulous couple in love that love doing some trailer reactions together.
This is true.
So today we're checking out Dune Awakening, doing all the game trailers for that. And yeah, I've seen the first Dune. We've not seen the second Dune.
I was going to say, is this going to be like spoilers for the second Dune?
If it is, whatever. Like, you know, it's fine. We'll be fine.
I mean, they want spice.
They want
so
spice.
I got
yeah.
that much, right?
Yeah, spice. Yeah, exactly.
It's all about the spice.
That's pretty much, I think that's the plot. The
I
spice.
feel like we have to go back and watch Dune 1 before we can watch Dune 2 because it's been a while. That's all I'm saying.
This is true. You ready to do this?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration.
Jump!
Holy hell.
Don't be afraid. Oh, yeah. It's coming for you.
Oh.
The worm.
I will face my fear. I will permit it to pass over and through me. And when it has gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. Where the fear is gone, there will be nothing.
Pops up. Yeah! That is definitely fearless.
Only I will remain.
There can be only one.
Open world survival. Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's a lot of genres mixed into one.
It is. It is, but.
I have a dream. It starts in the desert. You cling to life. You find others, friends. You wander the dry, dirty streets of civilization. In the ancient halls of the testing stations, you find answers. You seek the secrets of the ever-shifting sands. Spice.
Go, Dragonfly Helicopter, go.
You do all of these things in my dream, Sleeper. I am terrified of what happens when you awaken.
Is that Black Adam?
Arrakis is a test. Few survive it.
Gotta run faster than that. Just face your death.
Dude, I want to be able to build stuff just like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, that you can in the game.
No, but I mean like in real life.
Yeah, I know. It's IKEA bullshit.
Exactly.
That looks like a fun weapon.
Arrakis is a test. Few survive it. But the humans that do awaken.
The only peace I find is a future that never happened. One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. I created the future. Until it created me.
Look at my skull!
But I see a narrow way. A path that might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet.
Cool.
Fremen exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib. No Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
There is another path for you. Awaken.
Ooh, the flamethrower.
You begin as a nameless prisoner. Sculpt your appearance, choose your background, and then crash into the planet. You are abandoned and alone. Hunted by sandworms. Scorched by the unforgiving sun. Ravaged by sunstroke. Stick to the shade. Chase the moving shadows. Survive. Welcome to Arrakis, the most dangerous planet in the universe.
I live in the desert. I don't want to play in the desert.
Meet
It's not
hundreds
fun.
of other players in the vast online world.
Try to
Befriend
avoid heat stroke.
or betray those you meet. Form a wary alliance, in this case, a spit dart rifle and a still suit, for your help taking down territorial deserters. Working with others will always increase your chance of staying alive. The Deserter Base. Climb to a vantage point
And jump.
and prepare for violence.
Choose
Your
violence.
choice of weapons and abilities determines your strategy. Swordmasters lead the charge into battle, literally. Repel ranged attacks with a shield, and then take them out.
Nice.
By one. Deploy the Hunter-Seeker and kill from the shadows.
Ooh.
Take what you can from the Fallen. On Arrakis, nothing of value is wasted. Mine, harvest, and gather with your group to build bases and unlock more advanced equipment, like the Blood Purifier. Refine the blood you collected from your enemies to extract drinkable water. Craft improved equipment using fabricators. Replicate your bases in new locations with the blueprint system, and then sell blueprints of your architectural wonders to other players. Lead your group to become a guild. On Arrakis, a nameless prisoner can rise. Construct an ornithopter. and take to the air. The world is yours to claim.
This is Dune Man Keith Filari reminding you to bury your room. Return under the Force Spice Lord. My crew found a shortcut. We become
The
comfortable.
in-game radio provides insight into key events happening across Arrakis. Map the desert. Discover landmarks, wrecked ships, and desert testing stations filled with forgotten technology. Arrakis is a vast planet. You can explore unique locations, uncover valuable resources, and search for secrets amongst the shifting dunes. And then, return to civilization triumphant with what you've found. Harko Village throngs with people, spice traders, guild bankers, smugglers, house envoys, and of course, other players. Here, you will pledge allegiance to one of the great houses of Dune, the Harkonnen. But remember, to play politics, you need power. And on Arrakis, spice is power. In the deep desert, beyond the shield wall, hundreds of players scour the landscape, hunting for spice. Every spice blow has the potential to become a heated battle, with multiple guilds vying for the precious melange. Even when it looks like defeat is inevitable, those who understand desert power
Torched.
can awaken Arrakis itself.
Okay, so PC first and then console. It makes sense. Out of all the trailers, the last trailer like hooked me the most as far as I mean, it makes sense, you know, it being the gameplay reveal. Like everything else was just kind of like little teasers here and there. MMOs aren't really like our style usually. It's not really something we go for just because it's like major time investment and you know, you don't want to let down your guild or your faction or whatever by sucking. So
That is true. It's funny because I think Dune is another one of those worlds that's so massive that even though I know they gave us the character and a bit of the story, I just didn't get as hooked as I normally would on like a story-centric game. And I'm sitting here trying to think of like, well, why is that? And all I can think is the size and scale, the epicness of this. I just didn't quite have enough to hook me in yet because it was just big. Like everything was very big.
But I mean, I like the it's not like an original idea or whatever, but I like the aspect of it being like an alternate, whatever, multiverse timeline, whatever you want to call it, so that you can get to see like some, like, you know, I mean, for those that are big fans of the series and the novels and everything, like get to see like your favorite characters, but just like in a different setting, and like you know, like the what if scenarios are just are always going to be fun, and you know, as long as they're handled well, I think that that was a nice way to take this. Some fun weapons in there. It seems like it's just going to be like a huge. I mean, it says open world, so it's just massive world to explore. Both like, you know, on the air, and I did laugh though. Like it's like, okay, you start off right away. First of all, I feel like all these games start off like you're a prisoner. You're a prisoner and you escape. Like all like the big like fantasy games, like sci-fi games or whatever. Like you escape.
You're at the bottom of the totem pole and you have to work your way up.
Yeah. And then it's like, okay, I have to worry about heat exhaustion. Really? It's like I already don't like fall damage. Now I got to worry about the fucking sun killing me as well in this game.
I will say I was actually really impressed with that. Not that I would like it. I mean, I would not.
Very realistic.
But that's just it. It's very realistic. As somebody who spends like 5 minutes out in the sun and then burns to a crisp, I was like, no, this sucks. This sounds terrible. Why would I want this to be my reality in a video game? It's bad enough in the real world. But there's the other part of me that's like, dude, they are so dedicated to the realism. Like you have to be mindful of the time you spend in direct sunlight versus in the shade. And that piece I really respect.
Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And thanks so much for checking out our reaction for Dune Awakening. But just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.